What they wanted is a caring environment. Now, how do you create that? Because remember, these kids are they come from home. A lot of them have always just lived at home. Now they're out in the wild world, and yes, it's exciting and whatever for a week or two, but after that they start to miss home, right? So they want that caring environment that you can kind of play a role in between the whole world out there and coming from their parents' home. So a lot of them actually didn't want to go and stay in the city. They wanted to still have a homely environment, and they would travel further rather to still have that caring environment rather than just having a cold place where they can just, it's a dorm style and they just go in and they go out. It's almost like a hotel, nobody knows your name. Whereas a more homely environment, they preferred that. So that for me was very, very interesting. Now, how do you create that? Okay. No, it's about knowing when you walk into a place, it's about calling them on their names, knowing what's happening with them in their lives. How did you do your test? How did you do with this thing? I see you guys are watching this thing TV. You know, that was something that they were binge watching at one stage, and we were kidding with them and saying to them, you know, they must vote for the cutest person on the program, things like that. And also, burn above those superficial things. Also, one of the kids that he was with us for less than 2 weeks, and his mom passed away. Now that is huge, and people say, okay, well, you know, we sent him some flowers and sorry, what, and that's that. But we literally got into a car and we took him home. We took him home and we spent some time with the family, a few minutes, not the whole day, because obviously they're going through a process. But showing that you care. A couple of our kids were mugged while they were walking in the streets, and they were so rattled. They didn't have a phone. They didn't have everything. How do you make a plan? Give them my phone. Take it for the day. Here's an extra phone that we organized for you. Just call your parents, tell them you're okay, and letting them know there is somebody that cares about their lives. And it's about that. And when we went to this corona phase now, and everybody else's kids are not paying, my kids were managed to create that caring environment are paying. All of them are paying. I think there's 2 or 3 of them that really their parents lost their jobs, etc. They cannot pay the money that they're supposed to, but the rest are paying. They start to grumble. They went through this process, but we're not staying in the place. Why must we pay for this? We're not even using the water just here now. We're not watching this TV. Why are we paying for it? And the WhatsApp and the communication that I sent through to them was, you know what, guys? Yes, you're not, but we have reduced because they've never been paying full rental because they're mostly NAS students and so on. But they didn't want to even pay a reduced amount. They didn't want to pay anything. So I said to them, you know what? I have been wanting to assist and support you guys from the beginning. We reduced your rental because I calculated that it's reduced, but I cut my expenses. We have been giving you that right from the beginning because we want to make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to, to go through varsity successfully. So right now, we just need to cover our expenses so that we don't lose the house. I don't want to get new students when you come back, right? You're going to come back, you want to continue studying? Yes, you do. Okay, fantastic. So if you come back, and I still want the students there that I've come to know and care for. I don't want new students. I want you guys to come back to this place. And they didn't believe that somebody actually just, really, and if I didn't have that environment, that culture in the house of keeping each other safe and working together and teamwork and all of that stuff. If we didn't have that culture in the house, these kids would just not, they were not paying like all the other ones do, right? But if you get that magic glue in that house right, a lot of your issues about vandalism, fights in the house, all kinds of things that you always hear about, it goes away because they care about the place just like you care about them. So think about that, and how do you make that work? You know, you have to have the right staff in place. You have to screen them properly. You need to be there. You need to be that 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 person that's not just there to pitch when the rent is due. You know, you're there, and you really make sure that when they have to apply for the allowances, you know, anything that help to get them to apply for that successfully. Number one, it helps them and they love it. But number two, you know, it helps you as well because you can get your money quicker. But that is the one biggest thing of advice that I would give anybody wanting to get into student accommodation. You know, if you want to treat the kids like cattle, get them in and out of your house and just collect rent and never talk to them and feed them pizza on the door, don't even feed them pizza, whatever, then it's not for you. Not for everybody, right? If you guys are not going to do student accommodation, that's also cool because I will do it. Send those deals my way. I will take them and I'll invite you to the show and tell. It's not for everybody. You really need to have the personality, or the not the personality but the fundamental. You need to know all of those things, have it in place, and do it yourself. But the reward of doing a few small things in the beginning versus the reward that you're going to get over time is just it's incredible. And it's very satisfying as well to know that you've helped the next generation of kids in our country to get through university and set them up for success. And being a part of that, and feeling the enormity of what you're doing, that is what this is about. If you're just going to treat it like another business where you're going to make money and you don't care about anybody and you're going to be stepping on people, then this is not for you. Do it, please don't. So that is my thing.